Vancouver Kingsway.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm honored to rise today to introduce the National Renewable Energy Strategy Act. I'd like to thank my colleague, the Honourable Member for Port Moody Coquitlam, for seconding this legislation and for her tireless advocacy in support of environmental justice. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has been clear that we must cut global greenhouse gas emissions in half by 2030 and reach net zero by 2050 to avert global climate change. The time for action is now. That means implementing solutions for clean energy and transitioning away from fossil fuels. While we do this, though, we must ensure that workers are not left behind. Jobs in Canada's clean energy sector are projected to grow by nearly 50% by 2030, and the industry's GDP contribution is on track to reach $100 billion by the end of the decade. Mr. Speaker, this legislation will accelerate our transition to a clean energy future by requiring that the Minister of Natural Resources develop and implement a national strategy to ensure 100% of electricity generated in Canada comes from renewable energy sources by 2030. I call on all parliamentarians to support this vital initiative for our country and our planet.
Mr. Davies, seconded by Ms. Zarilla.